And your team, the Whites, led out by captain Chris Giles. You Whites! You Whites! These this afternoon, Wellington United are playing in all red. Number 1 in goal, Craig Holloway. Number 2, Andy Sandbrook. Number 3, Jack Obersteller. 4, Scott Kinch. 5, Ben Martin. Number 6, their captain, Jack Parkinson. Number 7, Wellington United. Number 15, Harry Baker, replacing number 7, Louis Pagacco. need a minimum of 3 additional minutes. 3 additional minutes.
Today's man of the match chosen by Matthew Wallace.
Darrell, that was a 0-0 draw, but it was a good 0-0 draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, I thought the boys put in a great shift, you know, against a very decent Welling side. You know, you can see why they've been up there in the top 5 all season. You know, Jamie Day, who I respect as a player and as a man, to be honest, he's got them really going quite well. And, you know, we knew it was going to be a difficult game today, but the boys put a shift in, you know. And, I mean, you can say we're probably a little bit fortunate with the penalty miss, but we've had 1 or 2 chances ourselves, so, no, pleased.
I thought over the course of the game, actually, we looked the better side.
Yeah, I think we had. I think they edged the first half. I think we edged the second half. You know, so it was pretty even game. I think you could probably look as a draw as a fair result. But you know, we'd have probably took a point before that. I like to win our own games, but you'd have probably took a point before the game with our recent form at home.
There's been concern about performances at home, and I think a lot of people today, I've got to say, the crowd got very well behind the team today. A lot of that crowd would have been more satisfied today with the draw, strange enough, than you know, the recent performances. Yeah,
the crowd was fantastic. You know, it's one of those. You know, I'm trying to get through to the supporters that, you know, we haven't got a right to turn up and win our own games. You know, and it's a lot more difficult in this league than it was. Say last season when the young boys did tremendous. So we're trying to get everybody rallying behind the team, rallying behind everybody at the football club, you know, and keep it being positive. It has been a positive season. If we can finish as high as we can in the league, it has been a very positive season, and we can try and build on that for next season. You know, great news in the week with Chris Giles, who played his last game today. You know, they're signing a new deal. It'd be nice to tie up another 2 or 3 of the players that I want to keep for next season and try and build us so we can get up that league table.
You mentioned Chris Giles. Can you just tell us what the surgery is on his and what are the prospects?
They're just called clean-outs, really. He needs an ankle and a knee clean-out, but the problem with that is they can't have them done both at the same time. So we wanted him ready and fit, ready to go for pre-season, so that's why we've had to do it a tad a little bit early, to have one done and then one done at the end of the season, because there has to be a bit of a gap in between. So that's why we're having it done now. And to be fair, he's put his body on the line. You know, he's been popping the pills for the last 3-4 months, you know, so that he could help the football club, and that's testament to the guy he is.
I remember him coming out on the pitch after the Sheffield United game, and a remark was made by a certain manager of Sheffield United that he looked as though he'd given absolutely everything, and he has done, hasn't he? Yeah,
he's like that every single day in training, you know, and I think for the younger player to look up to somebody like that, and that's key. Same as Brian Dutton as well. He's one of my leaders in there, and he sets the example. Unfortunately, he's had to come off with an ankle injury, and you know, Webby as well, while he's been back at the club's done fantastic. And it's them older, experienced lads trying to help the younger boys. You know, your Abs and your Matt Clarks, your Dan Fitchie's still only 21. You know, Ryan Brett's only 20. So we've still got plenty of young players at the club. Charlie Lasasso, and these experienced boys like Giles help the young boys out.
Late change today before the kick-off. Marvin Williams was named in the starting lineup, but didn't actually take.
Yeah, part. I had a little bit of a beast with injuries to come to the match, because Ben Adelsby as well got injured yesterday in training, and that ruled him out this morning, to be honest with you. And then obviously Marvin just felt that his ankle wasn't still right, even though he trained on it a little bit. It was a massive compact injury, so we have to reassess those 2 injuries. Obviously pleased to see Luke get a run out at the end there, because he's obviously a big asset to ourselves. So and obviously disappointing Hugo's took a knock at the end, but we've got to keep going. We've got 6 games to go now, and keep trying to get as many points as we can. If we can remain undefeated from now to the end of the season, that'll be fantastic. We've got some difficult games ahead, because all the teams we're playing seem to be playing for something. You know, we've got Havant to come, Sutton to come, who's going playoffs. We've got Hampton and Richmond, so there's going to be no easy games from now to the end of the season.
But next Saturday, another home game against Weston-super-Mare.
Yeah, and it's one of those games where we'll probably be expected to win, but I ask the fans to keep behind us like they did today. Give the boys that bit of confidence, because it will probably be a youngish team that we play next week. Give them that confidence to go on and try and take the 3 points.
Thanks very much, Darrell. We look forward to that.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Chris Giles, your last game this season, and I thought we were a full-time club, but last season you played half a season, now you're off again. Yeah. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately I've had a few injuries that have been niggling away for quite a while now, and just try to keep playing through those injuries, and progressively one of them's got a little bit worse and worse and worse. So managed to play through for as long as I can, and with regards to being fit and ready for next season, these are the sort of only dates I could arrange. Kindly, and thanks very much to the PFA, they're helping support it, and the club have been brilliant in terms of letting me get off and get it done, sign the contract and be fit and raring to go. New signing for next season.
More goals?
I should hope so, yeah.